Nice view from the hotel. Got some mountains. Ooh, a Landstar trailer. Ooh. Well, I guess I'll go back to my room. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? And yes, I'm in a hotel. No, I did not change carrier. I was just kind of pointing out where I was. I'm in Fontana, California. I'm in a hotel room, man. Why does it look like I've been in this situation before? Probably because I have. But it's a breath of fresh air knowing that this time I'm not gonna be. How what's a good respectful way of saying this? I'm not gonna have to pay for the bill of the repairs. That is. Now you're probably gonna ask yourself, well, since you're in a hotel room, are they gonna be reimbursing you for the money that you spent while you're being in the hotel room? That part I don't know. Still waiting to hear back. Now I did speak with. I turned in my truck yesterday. Just to give you guys an idea, today is Tuesday. Turned in my truck yesterday. Went to the nearest Volvo dealership, and they went ahead and told me you're better off getting a hotel room, which basically they gave me a hotel room. Apparently, Quality Inn and the Volvo dealership, they have some kind of discount, whatever it is, But yeah, so I went ahead and booked just 2 nights. Called today, the shop that was, and they told me that they diagnosed the truck today, but most likely it's not going to be ready anytime soon. So I'm assuming I'm gonna spend a night again tomorrow night here, which is gonna be Wednesday night. But guys, honestly, it's a breath of fresh air knowing that I'm not gonna have to be responsible for that large bill, because it's gonna be a large bill, man. I really do think about it. When you're an owner operator and you want to aim towards owning your own authority and MC, these are things you have to put to the side. This is money you have to put to the side for times like this. Get broke down over the road, you have to get a tow. To diagnose the problem, it's not free. The parts, the labor in the hotel room, it adds up. It adds up, guys. So don't feel like you're always just gonna have money to spend on useless things. Oh, sorry, trying to turn it down. Temple of the dog. But anyways, guys, yes, this is money you definitely have to put to the side, for unexpected, basically just put it aside for a rainy day, man, a rainy day, but it is a breath of fresh air knowing that I'm not going to have to flip the bill on this one. Now, to reimbursed on the room, that I don't know. But first of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody. I get an alert on YouTube on how many subscribers, how many views, how many comments, I get per month. And just for the month of September, man, I got a little bit over 25 new subscribers, And you guys look at my channel and you guys see how many subscribers are to my channel. And it's not that much. And that's not my goal to sit there and have 1,000 or 100,000 or whatever. If I can reach out just for a handful of people, man, and share information, vital information, helpful information, then so be it. I just try to share with you guys my everyday experiences, as I move along, as well as any kind of questions and information that I can share with you guys, or that you guys might have for me, But just to name a couple of them, man: Daycap Slim, Decatur, Caesar, Rashawn, Dave, Michael B, Jay, Lewis R, DeEverett, Gabriel. These are just the names that I've come across real quick, man. But I do appreciate everybody that has joined me so far, man. But all these new subscribers, man, welcome aboard. If you guys ever have any questions, by all means, man, drop them there. Some of you guys have my phone number, man. I know a couple of weeks ago, man. I think it was Decatur, man. We spoke for like 2 hours on the phone when I was driving through Pennsylvania. You know, but yeah, man. If you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, by all means, man, feel free to drop me a line, man, and I'll send you guys my information. Now, there's times to where I respond to you guys through email, and it kicks back saying it's undeliverable. So I don't know what's going on, because there's other people that I respond to their comments through emails, and it goes through. So with that being said, guys, but yeah, man, I'm stuck in a hotel for the month of August and September. To be honest with you guys, I haven't done a video in a while, but my numbers have been so-so. Okay, but there's been reasons why. The later part of August into September, my father-in-law passed away. He had some health issues. I was in Idaho, and my wife had called me, and they had rushed him to the hospital. And then when they picked him up with the ambulance at the house, because we live close to my in-laws. She went over to her mom's house to help, to see what was going on, because they said that her dad was having problems breathing, but she just felt like when they put him in the ambulance and they closed the doors, she looked at him, and she looked in his eyes, and she just felt like, I'm not gonna see my dad again, but later on that evening, he did pass away. He had a heart attack. But anyways, that was one of the reasons why, August, September was somewhat, okay with, on my numbers. Tropical Storm Nicholas came through. I went home, had a late start. After that, my son had a couple of important tournaments, and I'm very grateful for Lama let me go home when my son has these kind of tournaments. Now I don't go to home for every tournament that he has. That's just going to be impossible. But there's certain tournaments to where it's either going to be a combine or pro scout, tournament, to where, you get to ask the scouts questions, get information, on schooling, tuition, stuff like that. The one he had 2 weeks ago was a very important one. He had one last year, which I missed, but I told my son this year, which was the one 2 weeks ago, I wasn't going to miss. It was a handful of scouts. We had the White Sox, Cubs, Indians, Rangers. Some well-known college scouts were there. But not only that, my stepdaughter that weekend was given a bridal shower in San Antonio. So a lot of the ladies went up there, because not everybody's going to be able to go to her wedding in Cancun. So I told my dispatcher, I go, hey, man, I need to be home this weekend because my son has a very important combine, which they let me go home early. So basically it was one thing after another in the month of September, man, that had an effect on my numbers. But overall, my numbers were somewhat good due to the situation, to the circumstances, But it is what it is. This is a part of trucking, man. We're going to have times to where we can't be there all the time. But then there's going to be times to where we have to appreciate the times we do go home. So with that being said, guys, I'm here in a hotel. My truck's in the shop. Now, let me tell you what's been going on with my truck. Okay. With these new trucks, man, there's a handful of sensors. Sensor for this, sensor for that, sensor for this, sensor for that. The list goes on and on. Any little bad thing, bad fuel, a bad DEF, fluid can trip a sensor or anything like that. So sensors, man. Sensors can just, one bad hiccup can trigger sensor to where your check engine light comes on. Let it go through its cycle, and then a couple of days later, the sensor will go off, But on my truck, my check engine light, now remember, there's 3 sensor lights, or check engine light. There's your standard one, then there's your check engine light with the word engine in it, and then there's a red one. If that one comes on, by all means, slowly start getting ready to pull over. Put your flashers on and pull over, because most likely it's telling you your truck is about to turn off on you. Okay. So my standard check engine light came on. All right. It's been on for a while. All right. I was hoping through the cycle, through the cycle, through the cycle, through the cycle, turning on the truck, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, back and forth, right? That it was going to turn off. No. Well, the past couple of times, my truck would just tug, and then it will say check engine fault on my computer. Nothing of it, right? Whatever you want to call it, right? It was performing fine. Well, I picked up a load Friday in Chicago, and I was bringing it into Chino, California, which is right outside LA. I'm only carrying 11,000 pounds, right? No biggie, easy. Coming in, small inclines, my truck would tug, check engine faults, my turbo will just die on me. And then it will take a while to build back up, but as I'm building back up speed, it will tug, boop, go back down. Tug, go back down, So I told my safety department, Mr. Tom, over the weekend, I go, hey man, I said, my truck is acting kind of weird. And not only that, I'm in California with these mountains, I might have an issue, getting out. Well, he was like, well, are you planning to go home this weekend? And I'm like, yeah, I would like to go home this weekend. He's like, okay. He's like, well, we'll go ahead and get you to a dealership in your hometown so you can probably spend the weekend at home just in case if they need to keep the truck for a couple of days. Cool, right? Well, I also needed to do my 34 because I was running low on hours. Well, he was like, well, since you're going to be doing your 34 there in Fontana, go ahead and take your truck to the shop, which I did yesterday. Now, before you ask me, are they going to reimburse me for the hotel? I don't know. But right now, the main thing is it's a breath of fresh air knowing that I'm not going to have to pay for that bill on the repairs because it's going to be a hefty bill, guys. So whenever you think of owning your own authority, make sure you save money for a rainy day. Let me turn off this light back here. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. So make sure you guys save money for a rainy day, man, because just don't blow money on crazy things, If that's your goal in life, to own your own authority, own your own truck, be prepared for breakdowns. Be prepared to be stuck on the side of the road. Be prepared to be stuck in a hotel room. Don't call Uncle Tom or Aunt Susie, to borrow some money, man, because this is stuff that's going to be very, very costly, So anyways, so I took my truck to the shop yesterday. They told me that they had a discount with Quality Inn, which I came here. Now, don't mean this in a negative way, but when they came and picked me up, the shuttle that is, to the hotel, the lady told me, the driver, she's like, I have 2 more passengers to pick up and then we'll be off to the hotel. So no problem. By that time I was around 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern time. I've been up since 4. So I slowly started dozing off in the van. I woke up to a tug, right? We went over the speed bump when I looked up. Now, I know there's CR England here, but I completely forgot there was Swift. Well, we're picking up 2 drivers at the Swift headquarters. I was like, damn, I got demoted? Now, I know Swift is probably a good company, whatever you want to call it. I don't mean anything bad by it. That's just a little joke on the side or whatever you want to call it. But I looked around and I'm like, oh shit, I got demoted. I'm at Swift. Now I know some people out there, man, hey, hold on, Swift is a good company. I'm not, yeah, I'm just playing, guys, just playing, But yeah, man, I'm down. I'm probably gonna be here for another night tomorrow night. Today's Tuesday. So man, I was really hoping to go home this weekend coming up, man. Because we're probably gonna put our house up for rent. And we're probably going to go ahead and move in with my mother-in-law. Okay, it's a big enough house for all 5 of us, actually, because my wife, she just feels better that way, which is fine with me, So yeah, but yeah, man, 20 plus subscribers for the month of September, man. Mark, my old dispatcher, hope you're seeing this video, guy. It's good to hear from you, man. He wrote me the other day. Hope you're doing well overseas. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're still staying strong with MGR. But Mark, man, it was good to hear from you, guy. You know, I miss you. But yeah, man, I'm here at Fontana, California, next to the mountain. Um, I think this is where Swift sends their drivers, you know, when they're going through their training process or orientation or whatever you want to call it, you know. Um, but yeah, man, I slept in, got a good day's sleep. I woke up, went downstairs, went to the Denny's across the street, got me a good breakfast, came back, watched the Astros. They're off to the second round. Um, my son is playing right now. In fact, I think my wife sent me a Snapchat video of him. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see what my wife sent me. Not now. Let me see. Let's check it out. Hold on. Go, go, go! Oh, good hit. Shit. Looks like I'ma do everything myself. Maybe I could use some help. But hell, if you want something done right, you just do it yourself. Hold on. Turn down Limp Biscuit. Let's check it out. Let's check it out again, guys. Let's check it out again. I'm gonna share with you guys my son's hit. Let me see. Let's see if you can hear it. See that? This might be the bunt. Okay. Looks like I went to deep left field. That's my wife yelling. Looks like he got a deep single. But yeah, he's playing right now, guys. But anyways, yeah, man, he had his combine 2 weeks ago. 290 kids showed up. He was in the top 5 out of his had his class, which is gonna be 2023 because he's a junior, and he's in the top 10 out of the whole group that showed up at the combine. So there's one college scout that's really interested in my son, but my son doesn't know if he wants to go to that school. It's a D1 baseball, you know, it's a good program. But my son just feels like he wants to go somewhere further out to experience the college life. Not so far out, but not too close to home. That makes sense, you know, which to me, I completely get it. You know, I told him, go somewhere, experience that college life, have fun. You know, not everybody can experience that kind of lifestyle, you know, in their lifetime, you know. But anyways, guys, enough of that. My truck's in the shop. I hope I get it back soon. When the wheels are not turning, we're not earning. My numbers have been somewhat okay. I think last week, I did 3,100, you know. That's even with that combine being in the way because I got home late that Sunday night. And then that Monday I didn't take off, so I took off Tuesday. But anyways, guys, yeah, my numbers have been somewhat okay, man. You know, despite of all the situations, my father-in-law passing away, tropical storm coming through, you know, things just here and there, man. But it's a part of trucking, man. We can't always be on the positive sides, you know. But times like this, understand, we always have to save money for a rainy day. So with that being said, guys, everybody that has subscribed to my channel, I really do appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Those who have been, you know, following me since day one, welcome back. But if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by tapping that button. I like to come out with videos kind of like this one, as well as any information about llama trucking. They're still on a holding pattern, but like I've told Michael, get your foot in the door, brother. Get your foot in the door. You know, all my brothers and sisters are out there. Vince, Robert, Elwin, Lewis. Lewis, be careful out there. I know you're in South Dakota. Mike and his sidekick. I'm trying to think who else. Wayne, Alan. Guys, you guys be careful out there, man. If there's anything I can help, you guys got my number. Decatur, man. I spoke to you about a month ago. We spoke about 2 hours on the phone when I was driving through Pennsylvania. Guys, if you guys have any comments, questions, put your information below. I'll send you my information and we can go ahead and talk about it, you know. One thing I don't think I've covered, but llama They do hire company drivers. But yeah, man, all you can do is just put a bug in their ear. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna give you guys some clips, or a clip of my son's 60-yard dash. He was in the top three time that was. I think it was a 6.6. I think it was in a 60. You know, the fast was a 6.3. Man, that dude was blazing speed. But anyways, guys, you guys be careful. I'm chilling in a hotel room in Fontana, California. Okay. But other than that, God bless. Be careful. Take care.